Hello, it's Beverly with the Intuitive Interior, and it's time already for the November 2023 I Ching reading. This monthly update is talking about the Chinese animal signs that's combined with the hexagrams of the I Ching. So we are going to be going into the Yin Water Pig month, starting on, let me double check again, November 8th through December 6th. So because, again, lunar calendar, that's how it works. So starting on November 8th, the combination of the yin water and the pig sign come together and create the hexagram number 23, the splitting apart. Now, splitting apart here has on the bottom the kun, which is the yin earth sign, with the yang earth sign gun right on top. Together, those combine to splitting away. Now, even before I came, I cross-referenced this hexagram. I just kind of want to give you a little bit of a feedback on the yin water. First of all, it's like, well, like a gentle rain, mist, fog, just that real kind of fine humidity even could be considered yin water. Yin water is glorious for nurturing and nourishing and helping things grow, because you need to have that gentleness in order for the soil often to uptake the moisture. What unfortunately it also means, though, is easy come, easy go. The yin water can come in and well, disappear just as quickly as it came. So we have to be a little bit aware that that's part of the feeling of this month. The pig in general is it's very happy. It's playful, it's intelligent, it's fun, it likes to enjoy life. It's also very grounded and earthy, and the whole reason why we have piggy banks is because culturally the Chinese viewed the pig as being very good with finances. It's a great, you put a little coin in the piggy bank, make the money grow. The converse, the other side of that is that, now you have this accumulation of money. Hey, let's go have fun. Let's go party. So you've got this yin water influence on the pig energy of playfulness and expansive fun, and let's do our thing. You might find that if you're not careful this month, you could be separated from that abundance. So this makes sense that this 23 splitting apart is the card for this particular combination. The words that go along with this are impermanence, collapse, deterioration, separation, let go, surrender, eliminate the old, and death. So doesn't mean you're gonna die. It just means that there's gonna be a point in time where you're gonna have to decide that it's okay to let things go, because every time there's something old that breaks, there's an opportunity for something new to come into its place. I mean, just like our cells. I mean, think about how our body is constantly rejuvenating itself. Every time I brush my hair, some of my hair falls out, but that means that there's more new hair follicles, hopefully, that are taking its place. It is hard. When I see this card coming up, that often indicates that there is change afoot. And based on the rest of the card readings, yeah, the pig month in general, at least here in the US, has the holiday season kind of all coming together. We're coming off of the Halloween hangover. getting ready to go into the Thanksgiving travel season. And when it's, this ends in December, on December 6th, most of us will have had at least given some consideration to one of the other festivals and holidays that are coming up, whether it's Christmas or Hanukkah, or any of the other major cultural holidays. The holiday parties, oh my heavens, that all starts to ramp up. So as you are preparing for this, remember that the generosity, that natural inclination of the pig, and that generous nature, coupled with the evaporative nature of yin water, that could loosen your grip on your finances a little bit. So please be careful with that. Now, the other cards that I drew, they're pretty consistent in that it's calling for an extra bit of attention to be placed on going within, settling down, taking some time to ground. So first, there is contemplation. Now, contemplation here has, again, this kun, the yin earth, with the sun, the yin wood, on top. The yin wood is like a vine, climbing vine. Yin earth is like deep, rich soil. So you've got this deep, rich soil growing this beautiful little vine, but it kind of needs to have some structure in order for it to actually reach its full potential. So that's the contemplation. What kind of structure do you need? The words on this are gaining overview, detached observation, increased understanding, solitude, integration through reflection. Again, what kind of resources do you need in order to feel supported? Sure, again, the yin wood is like a climb, like a vine, a creeping vine, but it still needs something. It can, given an opportunity, it will grow on and use something on that. Now, the focus line on this card 20 was number 6. Now, number 6, that is indicating kind of a transitional peak out external experience. So it's where you now get to be the one who's being a little bit more of an authority. So it's an opportunity for you as an individual to kind of take a step back and look at the big picture. So this reading on this says, some people seem blessed with a natural ability to step aside from their own self-interests and look at what is most beneficial for the whole. If you have this ability, now is the time to use it. Even if there's no specific action to be taken at the moment, just your very clarity of vision will be contagious. We have a lot of extremely self-centered and myopic individuals that are unfortunately in a lot of positions of power these days. And I'm not just talking politics, guys. I'm talking a lot of self-preservation is out there. If we as individuals can kind of step back and do that big picture, do that overall view, to see, is there some little thing that we can give up so that others might have something that they can't, that they just don't have right now. Maybe it's only, maybe we have to give up one little movie a month. I don't know. So that somebody else can actually have a warm bed. I think that's fair. I think that's totally fair. Okay, so the next card that I drew is number 36, the darkening of the light. Now, down here on the bottom is the fire trigram with the kun, the yin earth trigram. Yin earth is coming up a lot. Have you noticed that? But that comes together for this darkening of the light. Now, this one is maintain a low profile, look inward first, caution and moderation, difficulties, self-protection, and subdue your brilliance. Now, I have a hard time with anybody telling me to subdue my brilliance because you know what? I worked hard to be this fabulous. I'm sure y'all did too. But there are times when it's very beneficial to take that step back so that you can, understand that, there's downtime. If we're about to go into this dumb daylight savings time again, which means all the clocks go back, which means that it's darker late at night. The subduing your brilliance is, I think, an invitation to turn the lights off and allow yourself the more chance to rest. Pig energy can be a lot. Again, it's that generosity. It's that, hey, we're going to go and get, real happy and just, yeah, let's go do all the things and sign up for all the parties and until you get to the point where you're just absolutely exhausted. So this focus line, again, is number 6, about the being everything out there all at once. And it says, whatever you've been enduring has already reached a crescendo. Be grateful that the darkest hour always heralds the dawn. And it doesn't get darker than this, so lay low and wait. Relief is just below the horizon. For those of you who are listening, if you have been going through hell, just keep going. Just keep on keeping on, because there is always that dawn after the night. It's kind of sucks sometimes, but we've all had our times when we've had insomnia, and those long nights feel like they're going to last forever. When you can take that deep breath and just allow that to be there and to some wise soul once said, embrace the suck. You will be able to get through it. It's just, yeah, I don't know what else I can say about that. The last one is this number 62, and it is the small is beautiful. And this bottom one here is the Gen, which is Yang Earth. The top trigram is Zhen, which is Yang Wood. So you've got this strong, heavy grounding energy of the Yang Earth with the Yang Wood, that upwards trajectory, that energy of growth and focus combining together to make up this small is beautiful card. This one is about finding the extraordinary in the ordinary. Keep it simple, use discretion, slow down, tend to details, and pay attention. Again, when you have this focus, you need to pay attention to the details. You need to be able to really cut out all the extra fluff. This top line, our focus line, is line 5. It says, you can't go much further without support from others, but not just anyone will do. So take the time to center yourself, still your mind, and balance any extremes that might be throwing you out of whack. By tending to these basics, you stand a good chance of attracting the expertise, understanding, and depth of character that you need in others now. That card also kind of goes along with the others in inviting us to really take a tiny step back when you can. Maybe it's just 5 minutes. Maybe the next time, like if you're having to work in an office environment and it's just super busy, take an extra break to the bathroom and just breathe, and or try to take a quick walk around the block. Go, hug a tree if you can. Nature is fabulous at helping people to understand the need for pause, the need to go fallow occasionally. Now, as humans, we don't often get that opportunity to just take a couple of weeks or months off to completely recharge, but we can always take a few extra minutes to slow down and to notice something really small. In fact, the other day, we had a kind of a cold snap here in Austin, and I walked out my front door and something caught my eye on the ground next to the front door, and it was a dragonfly, a beautiful, beautiful dragonfly that had gotten too cold. So I picked it up. I let it managed to crawl on my finger, and just the little warmth of my finger allowed it to kind of flex its wings a little bit, to flex its body just a tiny bit. So I set it on one of the flowers that I have by my front door, just to get it up off of the cold ground, off the cold stone. And it just stayed there. When I came back, it was gone. So I was hoping that maybe it actually survived and it flew away, but at least I knew it wasn't going to get stepped on, because that was a big concern. I was late for my appointment, but because I took that little bit of a pause and reconnected with nature and connected with that dragonfly, it made the whole rest of my day so much better. So I encourage you to try to do the same thing. Be generous with your heart, not always necessarily with your hard-earned cash, and maybe give yourself the gift of that downtime. Take a hot bath. I've got joy soap that you can have, or that you can order. You can pay me, because we're not. I'm not running a charity here, but I am a generous person. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And so in the meantime, hopefully you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And if that's what you celebrate, if not, well, hopefully you can have some yummy desserts anyway. I'll talk to you next month.